For all you guys out there having a tough time in life, with life, struggling at life, it's not easy being a man. It's tough. It's tough being a man, guys. So if you're having a tough time right now, it's okay. It's okay. It's part of the process. It's not easy being a man. I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over because I want you to understand that when you have tough times, when you have bad times, you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, you're going to have good, you're going to have bad. All of that. It's part of the process. It's not easy being a man. One of the things that you must understand, part of being a man is getting through the tough times, getting through the hardships, getting through the heartaches, the heartbreaks, and all of that. You're going to face them. It's how you get through them that makes you a better man. Don't just go through them. You got to grow through them. You become bigger, better, stronger as you go through. You grow through the situations that present themselves in life. As you grow through these situations, you're gonna take a loss. You're gonna have to take a L. Understand that. But let that L turn that loss into a lesson. Let that loss be something that you learn. We all learn through our experiences. Okay? You're gonna learn. And a lot of us learn the hard way. And that's okay. That's okay. We all didn't just wake up knowing exactly what to do and how to do it. And to be honest with you, for a lot of us, we were given bad information. See, we were given the upside of things, but we weren't given the downside of things. When I talk to people, I let them know, look, this is the downs. Prepare yourself for the downs. And if you can deal with the downs, then okay, cool. Here go the ups. But see, a lot of times we're not given information like that. We're just given the ups. We're given the goods. We're never given the bad and the ugly side of things. So we go into things thinking that there is no downs. There are no downs. There's no bad and ugly side of things. We just go in thinking that it's nothing but ups. And then when we go in and we start to see the downs, now it's like, well, we already knee deep in. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, it's not easy being a man. The expectations that society puts on us, the expectations that we put on ourselves, it's not easy. The ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, and all that. We got to eat that. You got to eat that. It's not what you go through, it's what you grow through. See, going through something doesn't necessarily mean you learned it. You ever see somebody go through something over and over and over and over again? It's like they don't get it because they haven't grown through it. And this is what you got to do, guys. We got to grow through the situations that we find ourselves in. Period. That's it. Just like school. You started out in first grade, move up to the second grade, third grade, fourth grade, right? You progress. You learn. This is how we get through life as a man. Oh, it's tough. Listen, it's not easy. And don't let anybody tell you that it is easy. Okay? You got to be mentally prepared. You got to be emotionally prepared. I'll even go as far as to say you got to be physically prepared. Okay? Depending on your belief system, you got to be spiritually prepared. Guys, it's rough, but we got to grow through it. We got to grow through it, period. That's just what it is. Life is going to throw all type of stuff at you, whether you ready for it or not. The key is be ready. A lot of times you're not ready, But when it comes your way, you better get ready. Do what you got to do. That's it. Stop sitting back and complaining about life. Life going life, right? Life is going to life, but you cannot let the fact that life be lifing hold you back from getting to where it is that you want to be. Some of us never get to where we want to be in life. And that's a bad thing. As a man, you got to keep pushing. Never let anything crush your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You got to get on your grind, get on your purpose. Stop being out here chasing tail. It doesn't get you anywhere. Most of us haven't gotten anywhere in life because of the fact that we weren't chasing our purpose. We was chasing tail, but we didn't know. But when you know better, you do better. Time to do better. Stop sitting back and complaining about what she ain't doing and she ain't this and all that kind of stuff. At some point in time, listen, sometimes you got to fall back. Sometimes, as a man, for you to become the best version of yourself, you got to fall back. And you know what that means? That means you got to eat that. That means you got to take that L. Sometimes you got to take 2 steps backwards in order to take 1 step forward. Let me say it again. Sometimes you got to take 2 steps backwards in order to take 1 step forward. Now, y'all going to be like, Lucky, that math ain't mathing. How is that? If I take 2 steps backwards and then take 1 step forward, I'm still behind. It's okay. Understand. It's okay to be behind because sometimes you're ahead, but you're on the wrong track. You're ahead, but you got the wrong people with you. You're ahead, but you're going in the wrong direction. Sometimes you got to backtrack, take 2 steps. Sometimes maybe you got to take 3 steps back. But when you take them 3 steps back, now you're on the right track. What's the point in being 2 steps ahead, but you're going the wrong direction? You on the wrong interstate. You supposed to be going east. You going north. You matter of fact, you supposed to be going east, you going west, whatever. You just ain't going the direction that you're supposed to be going. Sometimes you ever had to reroute? You know how your GPS reroute you and then you looking at it and it done got you. Get off the next exit, circle back around, get back on the interstate and go back because you missed your exit. There's no other way to go. It could try to reroute you through some other kind of way. No, the quickest way is to turn around, go back because you missed your exit and then get off at the right place. Sometimes you got to leave people alone. Sometimes you got to get people out your life. Sometimes you got to walk away. Sometimes you got to let it go. And it's hard. I get it. It's uncomfortable. A lot of us are afraid of the unknown. You don't know what the future has for you, but you know what the present has for you. Some of us will sit and stay in a stupid situation just because we know what that situation is. Oh, well, I know what it is over here, so I'm okay with it. I'd rather know what I'm dealing with than not know. That's not a good mentality to have. It's not a good mentality to have at all. Fear will jam you up. Comfort will jam you up. Guys, stop staying comfortable. Sometimes you got to get uncomfortable in order to have better, in order to do better, in order to be better. When you're comfortable, you're not growing. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to fall back, man. Sometimes you got to take 2 steps backwards, man, in order to take 1 step ahead. It's okay. It's not easy being a man. You're going to have your ups. You're going to have your downs. A lot of times you're going to be confused. You're not going to know which way. What's that joint? We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. It's all right. It's all right. Listen. You got the first thing you got to do, or one of the things you need to do, is you need to build your ideology. What is your ideology? A lot of us don't have our own ideology, so we latch on to somebody else's ideology. Listen, you got to customize your ideology for you. Okay? You got to take bits and pieces of what's going on over here. Okay, yeah, you know what? That works for me. But nah, not 100%. Let me take what works for me from over here. And then, okay, yeah, this sounds good. Let me take from over here what works for me. That right there. Oh, yeah, this right here. I like this right here. This is how you build yourself as a man. Every man is different. Every man is different. We're not all going to be exactly the same or 100% the same. Okay? Now, on a surface level, yeah, a man is going to be a man. But again, not every man. When you start building that man and fine tuning that man and tweaking and all of that, at some level, we all kind of branch off and we have, you know what I'm saying? Like at the top level, we may disagree on certain things, and that's fine. But then when you break it down and get to the foundation, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So you got to tweak yourself. You got to become the best version of yourself, not become the best version of me. You can't become the best version of me. My version of me is me. You got to become the best version of you. You have to build yourself up. You got to create and fine tune your ideology. It's not easy being a man. Everybody out here has their own ideology. Some people are going to tell you this is what's right, this is wrong, and blah. To be honest with you, when it comes to right and wrong, I'm uh, I just for me it's more or less about okay, I agree with this or I don't agree with that. Just because I don't agree with something doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just I don't agree with it. Now, when it comes to things morally, morals and ethics and stuff like that, for me, some things are just it's just morally or ethically wrong because I don't agree with it. You understand? But that's based on me, my ethics, my morals, my character traits. You understand what I'm saying? But is it actually wrong? It might not be wrong. It's just wrong based on me and my ideology. The same way somebody else may not agree with me doesn't necessarily make me wrong. It makes me wrong based on their ideology. So it's wrong for their ideology, but it doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it different than what they believe. Y'all get what I'm saying? Everybody be so focused on right and wrong, a real man, or this ain't real, and blah, blah, blah. It's all based on everybody else's ideology. So the thing is, you cannot try to live your life based on anybody else's ideology. You live your life based on your ideology. It's hard being a man. It's even harder being a man when you have no ideology. You have no direction. You just, oh, you like what this person's saying, so you go over there. And then 20 minutes later, you like what this person saying, you're going over there. Guys, listen, let me tell you something. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. If you do not stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that's just crazy. You got to understand that. As a man, you got to build yourself up to be the best version of you. And if they don't like the best version of you, too bad. Let them go. Whoever don't like you, what you supposed to do? Live your life based on somebody else liking you or liking your ideology? Listen, guys, it's not easy being a man. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. The ups, the downs, the heartache, the heartbreak, the betray. You're going to get betrayed. People are going to be disloyal. People are going to violate you. People are going to talk about you. All kinds of stuff. And usually it's the people that's closest to you. The people that are closest to you have the ability to hurt you the most. Now, understand this. When you're feeling hurt, that's your feelings. It's you. You know, a lot of people be out here, oh, you hurt my feelings. Nah, listen. Can't nobody hurt your feelings but you. All of your feelings are internal within you. You got to understand that. You got to remember that. Your feelings are internal within you. So only you can hurt your feelings. But understand, a lot of times the value that we put on the people closest to us will put us in positions to where we will allow what that person said or did to affect us so much that we hurting. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want to get off track. But look, guys, it's not easy being a man. It's tough being a man. You got to grow through all of the situations that come your way. Build yourself up to be the best version of yourself. When you get hit hard, it's going to hurt and it's okay. Sometimes you got to fall back. Look, guys, sometimes you're going to get your feelings hurt. Sometimes you might get depressed. You know what I'm saying? You feeling sad. Sometimes, man, you gonna be going through phases of loneliness. It's okay. It's okay. Just understand it's part of the process. Every man goes through it. Every man, you are not alone. I'm here to let you know whatever it is you are going through, you are not alone. You are not the only one going through it. Men go through stuff all day, every day. That's why I don't judge people when I see them going through certain situations or acting out or doing certain things, because you never know what that man went through to get to that position. And if that man is in that position, I could possibly be in that position as well. That's why I don't judge another man because of what his situation looks like to me from the outside. You don't know what that man went through. You don't know what that man been through. Guys, it's not easy being a man. I'm telling y'all right now, you keep pushing, you keep grinding, you get on your purpose. Don't be out here chasing no tail. You understand what I'm saying? You let that come to you. You get out here, you get on your grind, you get on your purpose, you learn yourself, build yourself up to be the best version of yourself. And that's what a man does. I ain't gonna get into a real man gonna do this and a real man. A real man follows who he is. A real man follows his path, not another man's path. You don't know what that man got lined up for his future. You don't know what that man been through in life. You don't know what that man might not want to go the same direction as you. And here you go following somebody that's going this direction, but you trying to go a whole nother direction. Build yourself up, guys, to be the best version of yourself and follow your path. You grow through all the things that you go through in life. Build yourself up. Guys, there ain't nobody coming to save you. It's nobody coming to save you. I'm telling you that. You got to save yourself. Anybody out there that's struggling, having a tough time, you know what I'm saying, with being a man, becoming a man, just grinding as a man. Sometimes you might feel like you less than a man because of whatever it is that you going through or what somebody did to you, man. Listen, you ain't the only one going through it. All right. It's not easy being a man. Hang in there, guys. Just keep pushing. You're going to get it. It may take you a little bit longer than you thought it was going to take you. Sometimes you get knocked down late in life. You got guys out here, listen, I'm at the age I am, would I thought I would be where I am right now? Absolutely not. But I got to keep pushing. Guys, it's not easy being a man. Keep pushing.